Today, my friends, we are here in Ocala, Florida, and we're gonna be stepping inside of one of the most affordable hybrid 55 plus communities in the entire state of Florida. Let's see what we got here. For anybody new to this channel, my name is Renzo Montaiuti and I'm the host of this blessing of a YouTube channel. And in today's video, we are here at JB Ranch in Ocala, Florida. Before I give you guys the grand tour of this property, I wanted to sit down, be really intimate with you guys and share with you all the details on what you're gonna be looking at today and some details on this specific community. So first and foremost, we're gonna be touring this beautiful Clifton model that boasts 2 bedrooms, 1 flex room, 2 bathrooms, and 1,814 square feet. One of the biggest reasons why I really love this community and why a lot of people have been moving into this hybrid 55 plus community is because they have bigger lot sizes. So typically you'll find some D.R. Horton homes or even just new construction in general where there's only 6 to 8 feet in between each home. Here you're gonna have a minimum of 10 feet, so you're gonna have a really good space in between each neighbor, which is something phenomenal, and it gives everybody a little extra privacy, which I imagine is important for us all. So I know you guys have heard me mention the hybrid community. So what that practically means is 80% of this community is gonna be only for people 55 years and older. The other 20% is allowed for anybody from 18 to 54 years old. So if you are over the age of 18, under the age of 54, you're gonna have the opportunity to move into this community even if you're under 55 years old. Currently, they are at 17% occupancy from the people who are 18 to 54. So there is still a little bit of room left for anybody in that age group who is interested in moving into a beautiful community like this one. Now, this community is gonna boast tons of amenities. You're gonna have your own private gym. This is a gated community, so it gives you that extra sense of security. You're also gonna have a clubhouse, a luxury pool, bocce ball, and you're gonna have your pickleball court, which has been one of the most exciting hobbies that a lot of people have adopted as of late. Now, just to give you a little perspective on where we are located, we're here in Ocala, Florida, the horse capital of the world, my friends, and this really is a city flourishing. It's growing. It has a lot of commercial activity, but also it has that beautiful rural charm to it. You're gonna have the World Equestrian Center, which was built in 2021, only 15 minutes away from this home. You're gonna have downtown Ocala 20 minutes away. You're gonna have Highway 200 5 minutes away from this house. And Highway 200 is where you're gonna find all your important shopping malls like Paddock Mall, Heathbrook Plaza, which is you're gonna have your Barnes & Noble, Las Margaritas, you're gonna have your movie theaters, and you're gonna have your Macy's and a lot of other stores that are really just fun to have a good time with your family. I currently went there not too long ago with my friends and family, and it is really a place to enjoy. Every Friday, Saturday night, a lot of people are buzzing around and it's a beautiful place to visit. That's only 10 minutes away. The hospital is only 7 minutes away from this community. Publix is walking distance. They built a brand new Publix right across the street from this community. So if you're somebody who likes to walk, maybe there are a lot of Europeans or South Americans and people from all over the world, we're really used to walking to the grocery store, to our friend's house, to wherever we need to go. And so you can adopt that style here as well. Now, to give you a bigger perspective, we're only an hour and a half from Orlando, Florida, where you're gonna have the Orlando International Airport. You're gonna have the parks and attractions of Disney and Universal, only an hour and a half as well. You're gonna have other cities, surrounding areas like Claremont, Mineola, Tavares, all within 45 minutes to an hour. The Villages is 30 minutes away from this community. And then if you go down south, you're gonna have Tampa, Florida, which is another big metropolitan city. You're gonna have the Tampa International Airport. You're gonna have the Tampa Bay Rays, all the sports teams, the Rays, the Buccaneers, and the Lightning. And most of all, what I really like about Ocala is you're really central to all these different metropolitan cities. Up north, you got Jacksonville. You also have Gainesville, only 40 minutes north of here, where if you are a Florida Gator fan, you know, you can definitely go visit a lot of those games. And even if someone's going to college at UF, a lot of people have been coming to live in Ocala, in North Ocala, where it's only 30 minutes away. With that being said, my friends, this location is prime. And the best thing about it is you have that great location, but also at a very, very affordable price. And that's why I think a lot of people have been interested in Ocala as a beautiful new place to call home. So with that being said, at the end of this video, I'm gonna be going over all the finances on this property, the price, the HOA, the tax amount, and all those other details that you guys need to know about, all the incentives the builder is going to be offering, and also what your down payment and closing costs would look like. And finally, how a realtor should be negotiating a good deal for you, how a realtor should be really aggressive in representing you and not the sellers. My team and I always have the best interests of our clients, and I'm going to talk a little bit more on that at the end of the video. So for now, if you like any of this content, hit like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. But let's get outside and let's take a look at this property. Come on. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, stepping to the front of the property. And real quick, this specific community has Freedom Homes. So Dearhorn has a bunch of different series of properties. They have their Express series, which is really the basic finishes, comes with all the appliances. Then you're gonna have your Freedom series, which comes with a little more elegant touch with the stacked stone interior, a nicer curb appeal. And then you have your Premier series, which is a community like Ridge at Heathbrook. But today, my friends, we are here at the Freedom Homes, and these are absolutely beautiful. One of my favorite types of communities that Dearhorn provides. Over here, this is gonna be your 2-car garage. Right now it's converted into a sales office, but this is gonna be your 2-car garage. It's gonna come with this extended driveway right over here. You're gonna have the nice stacked stone, nice beautiful double window with the panels on the side, and you're gonna have a nice landscaping curb appeal at the front of the home. Every property is gonna come with it. And as you can see in the footage that we have, that a lot of these homes are gonna have plenty of space in between each other. You're gonna have nice backyard space. So if you did want to build a pool on any of these properties, you can do so. But for now, let's get inside and look at everything we got. So stepping into the front door, ladies and gentlemen, the first thing we're gonna notice in this foyer is just the tile that we're gonna be stepping into. So here we're gonna have the 16 by 16 ceramic tile in all the main areas and the wet areas of this home. But let's start right over here first. Here we're gonna have our very first bathroom. You're gonna have granite countertops, cabinet space down below, your toilet, your bathtub with the ceramic backsplash. Nice 2 LED lights in here, mirror. And now, right next door, we're gonna have our very first bedroom. This is gonna be 12 by 11 feet, my friends. This is the beautiful big window that's overlooking the north side of the property. So a lot of natural light's gonna be coming in here. Yeah, it's a really good space. You have your double door closets. And now as we step out, we're gonna be going into this, back into the foyer. And over here, we're gonna have our flex room. Now, they do have some homes that have an extra room, so they practically knocked down this wall and created a longer hallway, get in from there. But in my opinion, this flex room seems like it accommodates the space a lot better. This gives you, a really good area to maybe create, a library or a meditation room, or, maybe you like to work out. This could be an at-home gym, home office, especially if we're working, virtually. It's very important to have a really good space and where we feel comfortable working. So this is gonna be a really good room, 12 by 11 feet. And this room is gonna be coming with the glass double doors. Now, right over here, we're gonna have the entrance into the garage, a nice kind of flex space to hang your shoes, hang your keys, all that good stuff, your coats. This is gonna be an extra little linen closet. This is gonna be your AC system. And this is the entrance into the garage. Now, we step into here. Just imagine yourself coming from the garage, taking a turn, and here you step into the beautiful living space. Now, as you step into this area, it really just grabs your attention because it is a really big space where you can get really creative with it. You have a lot of windows on the exterior wall. So you have 2 over here, you have a double window over there, and you have your sliding glass door right over there. So there's a lot of natural light coming into here. And this is gonna be your main living space right here. This is gonna be your living room. So here, they gave you a good idea on how they set it up. They have their 2 couches right here, your TV, your table, maybe another chair. And it's a really relaxing setting that, you know, can definitely seat, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8 different people, depending on the couches and the size and all that good stuff. If we step over here, we're gonna have our technical dining room area. Right now, this is a dining room table, putting 6 people on this table, but you definitely could extend this, get 8, maybe even 10 people on a beautiful table here in this dining space. Now, stepping into the kitchen, my friend, the very first thing that grabs your attention is just this beautiful island that they have. They made sure they made it really big because you can also seat a few people right there. So, you know, you could be cooking, whatever it is, give your kids some food, and boom, you are good. You're gonna have this nice farmhouse sink. Right back here, you're gonna have your stove, you're gonna have your microwave, you're gonna have your dishwasher. Here's gonna be your beautiful pantry space. You're gonna be able to put all your food. You're gonna have the nice white cabinets in this specific home. In different homes, they're gonna have different color schemes and a few different things that are changing. So you could have a property that has starts with different color cabinets, different color countertops, different color tiles, different interior colors of the house. So you're gonna have a few different options, but in this one, I personally love the white more than the gray or the dark oak. Here's gonna be your refrigerator, my friends. The refrigerator does not come with the house, but that's exactly why a realtor here is to negotiate. And that's for the kitchen, my friends. Let's step into the primary bedroom. Now, stepping into the primary bedroom, this is a very, very large room. As you can see, this is a king size bed right here. So just to give you a perspective, you know, you have your king size bed and plenty of space on the sides in front to really create an area for yourself. You can hang your nice TV. You're gonna have a big double window overlooking the south side of the property. Nice LED light right here that you could switch it out for a fan fixture if you'd like. And you're gonna have this nice cozy carpet. Over here, you're gonna have your closet space. It does give you a decent amount of space just to put maybe a small dresser, hang some clothes, put your shoes. But we're also gonna have an additional closet space on the other side of the bathroom. So now we're stepping into the master bath. So we're transitioning from the cozy carpet into this tile flooring. Here you're gonna have your private toilet space. So if someone's taking care of their business, whatever it is, someone else could be using the bathroom. Double vanity, same granite countertop that you're gonna find in the kitchen. Cabinets down below, nice linen closet that's gonna give you extra space to hang your towels and all that good stuff. Beautiful walk-in shower with the skylight, ceramic backsplash as well, nice little seating area. And then we're gonna have our second closet. Now I imagine the smaller one's gonna be for the husband. Just throw your stuff in there, and then this one's gonna be for her. So this one definitely has a lot more space, a lot more room, and yeah, so let's go ahead, step outside to the back of this property and give you some details on the land on each property. Now stepping outside, you're gonna have these nice glass sliding doors. You're gonna have this covered lanai space, which is a little bit more extended and bigger than the typical D.R. Horton lanais that they provide. So that's something cool about this floor plan. And really, this is a perfect space to maybe set up a TV, to relax with your family, enjoy, watch the game, have a drink. But in my opinion, I think waking up, watching the sunrise, watching the sunset is some of the most beautiful things you can do. Come out with your cup of coffee, come out with your cup of tea, you know, just write notes on how the beautiful day is gonna go and what we're grateful for and all the good things that are happening to us. With that being said, here we're stepping out into the lot. Now, this is a little smaller than the typical lot that they are providing here, just because we are gonna be on this retention pond area. This is the minimum on what you can expect lot size wise. You still can build a pool on this home. Closing, regardless if you're paying cash or financing, you're gonna be able to get a survey on this property. It's gonna give you the exact details on where your property line goes and how you can utilize it. So with that being said, my friends, let's get back inside and talk over some finances. Let's go. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, at the very end of the tour. Now I'm excited to just give you guys all the details on this specific property, financials, and everything you need to know. So first and foremost, the price on this specific floor plan, it includes the lot, includes everything, $316,000, my friends. $316,000 for this property in a gated community with all the amenities, close to everything here in Ocala and the Central Florida area. $316,000, my friends. friends. And to be honest, I was thinking the other day, I was looking at some of the homes for sale in like California and Arizona and Las Vegas and New York. And I was like, a property like this, I don't even know how much it would go for. But if you are from one of those states, drop it in the comments and let me know how much a property like this would go for in the state you are. So just put your state and how much you think it would go for, and I'd really appreciate it. Give everybody who's watching this a good perspective on, you know, the market on properties in different areas. I know we're not all realtors, but just give it a good estimate. I believe in you guys. With that being said, the HOA is $179 per month. Now that's going to include the gated community, the security, the clubhouse, the amenities. Also, you're going to have your basic lawn maintenance, so you're not going to have to cut your grass. You're going to have a good amount of security in this community. And I already saw driving around this community, there were like 3-4 different cops living in here. So this is as secure and safe as it gets here in the Ocala area. And talking about security, there is a lot of people who call me and ask me, how is the security in Ocala? Is it a safe area to move to? The answer is yes. There are a lot of people who, back in the day, like 20, 30, 40 years ago, there was some crime areas like Marion Oaks, which was a crime area like 30 years ago when there were 0 houses and it was just land with roads on it. There was some sketchy stuff going on back there, but lately, since the early 2000s, they have cleared all of that out, and they've, you know, who knows where they are. But here in Ocala, it has turned into such a safe area. There is another YouTuber that I've watched, and I forget her name, but she has a brokerage here in Ocala. And you know, she actually sat down and talked with police department and talked about the crime rates, and it's very low. So just want to give you guys all that information and let you know. There is no CDD in this community, which is a very big benefit. The estimated taxes on this property are going to be roughly around $4,000 to $5,000. That's just because the millage rate is about 1.3, 1.4, but I'm gonna say closer to 4,000. I just say 5,000 as the very top of the line maximum that you're gonna find in this specific community. Now, on the taxes as well, if you decide to move here and live in Florida for 1 year and use this as your primary residence, you can apply for something called the Florida Homestead Tax Exemption. Essentially what that does is deducts $50,000 off the taxable value of your home. So it really is, at the end of the day, what it looks like, it's gonna save around, you know, $400 to $800 on your yearly tax bill, which is another good benefit. Saving money is great. This state is great with also, you know, we have no state income tax. Also, so if you have your 401k, if you have your Social Security money, you're not gonna get taxed by the state on that money. So it saves you even more money on the other ends of things. I know in New York, they're taxing you for this, for that, for whatever. If you're in a county, if you're in the zoning, if you're in the city, what, you know, they give you a bunch of different taxes. Here in Florida, it's very chill. You're saving tons of money just by living in one of the most beautiful states. And that's pretty much it. You're gonna have a few different options when it comes to financing if you were looking to finance on this property. So first and foremost, you could utilize an FHA loan on this property. And the good thing is, not only that, utilize an FHA loan, but if you use your preferred lender, they're gonna give you $10,000 in closing costs and an additional $5,000 in flex cash. Flex cash can either be used to reduce the price of the home or towards more of your closing costs or towards buying your rate down even more. Now, talking about rates, this community right now for FHA, you can get a 5.5 interest rate. Right now, the rates are almost at 7%. So they're automatically gonna give you 1.5 points below the national average right now, just if you use your preferred lender. And you could drop it even some more with the $5,000 flex if you wanted to. So it makes things a lot more affordable, because if you go to a house at this price, you know, let's say a resale property, sometimes that 1.5% interest rate difference might be if you can qualify or not. So that's something super huge that they're doing here. But let's go ahead and say, what is your down payment gonna be? So for a house at $316,000, 3.5% down is $11,060, my friends. $11,060. You're really not gonna be paying any closing costs, and I can really guarantee you that here in this, our team has helped so many families get into D.R. Horton homes, and the max I've seen someone paying closing costs is around $2,000, and that is with a minimum of a $10,000 closing cost incentive. You also have that flex cash, which can easily cover all of the rest of your closing costs if you even have any. Just to give you a perspective, typically closing costs are gonna going to be 3% of the purchase price. So that's around a little over $9,000. $10,000 is what you're getting in closing cost incentives. So it should be right around that range. So you're going to get it all covered. The only thing you really got to worry about is your down payment. If you have that down payment, you have qualifying credit for an FHA loan, which is a 600 and above, you're golden. Your DTI, you don't have a lot of debts to your name. When I say debts, I mean like car payments, student loans, mortgages, credit card bills, child support. What you want to do is see if you have a lot of debt to your name, that the minimum payment is, whatever it is. If you have a lot of debt to your name, it does get harder to qualify, but it also depends on your income. If you're making, I've seen people making $300,000 per month, but they have almost $10,000 to $15,000 in debts, and they don't even qualify for a $400,000 home, and you're making over $250,000 a year. So really pay attention to, what kind of debt you're getting into, and making sure it's good debt. Debt like real estate, where you're going to be able to rent out a property a little later down the road that's going to cover your mortgage and pay you back some, and get the appreciation of the home, and be able to take out the equity of that and put it into more real estate. Right now, real estate is what is growing that is growing this economy. Real estate is the thing that people are purchasing to move into this amazing country, the United States of America, and that's pretty much it, So now let's speak on the conventional side of things. Let's say you wanted to go conventional on this property. Conventional is gonna be a minimum of a 3% down if you really have good finances. But typically with conventional, as buying a primary residence, you're gonna have 5% down. So 5% of $316,000 is gonna be $15,800, okay? $15,800 is gonna be your down payment, my friends, on a conventional loan. Now, some people will ask, why would I go conventional when I could go FHA and really put less money down to buy the house? Essentially what it means is with conventional, once you hit 20% equity in the property, so let's say you even put 20% down on a property, you don't have to pay something called private mortgage insurance. So once you hit 20% equity on a conventional loan, you don't pay private mortgage insurance, which it could be around $200 to $300 extra per month on your monthly bill. On FHA, you pay it for your whole entire 30 years or however your loan amount is. Also on the conventional loan, you can have a buy down interest rate at 5.75 that the community is offering. And you have that $10,000 closing cost and the $5,000 flex. Right now, this community is giving some of the best incentives in all of the Ocala area. This is one of the nicer communities I've been in. And I'm surprised I haven't really taken too much notice of it, earlier with all the beautiful things going on in here. So also, all my veterans out there, all the VAs, all the active military, first responders, I just want to say I appreciate you guys very much. And so does D.R. Horton, so does, a lot of the builders. They are always looking to help you guys out and making sure we can find you a nice property. So if there are any first responders or VA or veterans or active military watching this video, I appreciate you guys very much. And I'm always here to help you guys as well. So now let's say you guys were interested, there is a VA loan that you can utilize, whether you're active military or if you're a veteran, and you can essentially buy a property with zero money down. All the closing costs, I can guarantee you're not paying any closing costs. If there is any difference, I cover it with my commission, no problem at all. And on the side of down payment with VAs, you can put 0% down. Now you don't have to, you can put as much as you want down and maybe lower your purchase, maybe lower your monthly payment, but you do have that option, and you are going to be getting the closing cost incentives, the same as the FHA and conventional, and also the interest rate at 5.5. So you guys get a lot of good benefits here as well with the 0% down, and being able to get into a property with zero money is something incredible. What I would recommend, if you do call us, just make sure you take a look at your credit, see if you're at 550 and above, but typically 550, 600 is enough credit. That's on the low end. We prefer you to be at 650, 700 to get a more favorable rate, but you still can get approved if you're 550 to 600. So with that being said, my friends, that is it. That is all I have for you today. So if there is anyone, interested, my team and I are always here to help. We have a beautiful group here that has been growing and helping tons of families in the Central Florida area. We have Maria Camila, the editor of these beautiful videos. So if you appreciate her and all the great content she does, make sure to write a note for her. She'll really appreciate it. Also, we have Jose and Glenda, who are going to be the main assistants. So if you do call us, they will be helping you and answering, just asking a few questions, and then we'll get some Zoom calls set up and make sure we're really digging deep on the exact details you're looking for. And then we have 3 of the best agents in Central Florida, Andrew Sweet, John Paul Gutierrez, and Roger Brito, who are some of the most rockstar agents that you can find here in Central Florida. We go the extra mile to make sure you guys have a great experience and also negotiate a great deal. So when we come to a community like this, we're gonna show you the right property, but we're gonna be like, hey, you know, whatever house you like, don't show too much interest, because we're gonna go ahead and try and negotiate a better deal with you with the builder. So once you like a property, you let us know, and then we're gonna go to the sales agent and we're gonna say, hey, look, this property is kind of interesting to them, but the finances need to make sense. You know, we need an extra, you know, $10,000 off the price. We need an extra $5,000 in closing costs. Whatever it looks like, we're always gonna submit an offer to see what kind of deal we can get you better than what they're initially offering. So with that being said, you know, feel free to reach out to the Montaiuti group. We're always here to help at any point in time, and that is it for today. So here's our number, here's our contact information, and I love you all. Thank you for all the beautiful comments, and I will see you in the very next video, my friends. Have a beautiful day. Ciao, ciao.